Hello and welcome to our podcast. Today we are here to know the importance of brain science and how exactly brain based learning techniques can be a boon to the modern teaching and learning methodology. Along with me, I have today Mrs. Roshali Mirazgaonkar, who has her expertise into education field and who is the founder of Brain Voyage company. Uh, she is working here as an education expert and she is working also as a managing director. Madam has her expertise into conducting major workshops for schools and for students of different age group. The major aim of conducting this workshop is to give students a stress free learning and how exactly this brain science based techniques can be utilized into their academics. Today we are going to understand how exactly we can utilize brain-based learning techniques into this podcast. So I would request Rushali ma'am to enlighten us over this topic and make us more aware about basically what brain science is. Ma'am, when we come across this terminology, that is brain science, the term itself creates a curiosity among many young thinkers. So, what exactly is this brain science?
First of all, I would like to thank you for introducing me in such a good way. And coming back to our question, brain science is a science where the parts of brain, where we can say that right brain and left brain. So, prominently, the synchronization of these two brains makes this study interesting. And when the interest is there with the student, it is obviously going to concentrate on a very thorough manner where they will able to grasp whatever the knowledge they are coming in, that knowledge is coming into the mind or brain, that will absorb quickly. So brain science is a term where we can say that it is a synchronization of right brain and left brain. So right brain indicates creativity and left brain indicates all logic, text, which we can call as at subjects. And right brain as a creativity, we can call it at extracurricular activities. So where the rhythms are there, where the poems are there, where the creativity, where the drawing, any kind of extracurricular activities, or where the creativity is at par level, it is a right brain activities. And where the subjects are there, like maths, English, science, any kind of subjects, or logic is where the logic resides, is the left brain activity. So we simply synchronize in a such a way कि where the while studying the concept, the student will be feeling happiness and fun learning activity because they are getting interest in it.
Thank you, ma'am, for defining what exactly brain science is. So, basically, now I would like to draw your attention, like our generation would want to know how effectively is brain science.
So see, the as I likely previously explained about what is brain science and how it works. So what it does is the techniques which we teach them. These are the different techniques for the different subject or different concept. So what do you want to memorize? Whether you want to memorize long answers, short answers, whether you memorize the sequence, whether you want to memorize the numbers, whether you want to memorize the diagrams, whether you want to memorize your vocabulary, any kind of concepts, whatever coming into the academics, how to memorize it, how to retain it for longer time, and how to recollect on time. This is how it affects, this is the effectiveness of studies. So where after learning all these techniques, different kind of techniques on the different subjects over the period of time, it will help to reduce the stress. Nowadays you can see most of the students are getting stressed because of different level of pressures are there. So why not we can help child to at least reduce their pressure on the academic part. So for the making their academic journey funful, fun way, stress free, again that it will be useful and it will be helpful for them to get the marks and excel in the future competitive exams where the years of studies matters a lot. For example, if you go by these kind of UPSC MPSC exams where the recollection of all the years of from pre-primary to 10th year 10th class, whatever the subjects they had taught, they had actually learned kind of things need to be recollect or memorize in a fraction of minutes. The effectiveness of this brain science techniques are like it is a stress free, it will give you a longer time memory assistance, and again it is like while recollecting it, we will be the superpower in recollection of science. So it's all about the recollection of science, and it will definitely it is helping. It will definitely help the students in coming years as well if they start learning in early ages.
So it is really very assuring, ma'am, that this brain-based learning technique is going to be a savior for many of the students. So whenever a student is studying really very hard, there is one major part which the student misses, and that we can consider it as the recollection part. So could you please guide us over how this technique is going to help on the recollection part into the studies?
See, always when we say word recollection, so in education system, the recollection, this word actually get implemented or application of this word or these techniques comes when they are appearing for exams. So whatever they have learned for so many days through their different tests or they are in the schools or they have revised everything so many times, and that so many days of efforts get calculated when they sit for the exam and when they start writing paper. So that is the platform where they want to recollect everything, but at the same time they are not able to recollect. So why? Because it's all textual. Uh, what we do as a parent, even you and me, we used to do that. We ask our kids to write down 100 times. If they are not able to understand or memorize it, what we everyone is understanding, they have writing skills, they have reading skills, they have understanding skill, and for the understanding they are going to the schools, they are going to the different classes as well. But for recollection no one is working on that part. So for us what we do is we ask them to write in a 100 times manner. Again the rote learning is like the traditional way of learning. So recollection, when they want to recollect, it should be something like, when we call it something interesting, when they will come up so in front of them, that will do. So what we do as a recollection, we create memory, photogenic memory, we enhance their photogenic memory, we recollect all the instances, we recollect all the experiences they have got with the surroundings, with the daily lives. So whatever the experiences, visuals, existing memories, mnemonic science is the main science behind this brain science techniques, where the existing we add the extra information to the existing memory ground in the brain. So when these two things get corrected, then only the recollection part happened. But unfortunately, in our Indian education system, we don't. No one is training our kids or children to brain their minds, train their brains. So training brains means recollection technique needs to be included in their academics. So this is how it goes when this particular student is thinking about any concept. So anytime whenever he reads a concept, he understands the concept. First is then he try to imagine those concepts, and then logic comes next. So we have to make sure that his or her visualization should be in a such a way where their logic gets fixed, or that he has or she has not to uh, think about the logic over there. It will come automatically. So while recollecting what we learn is like first we have to visualize and then logic comes next. So we try to create the visualization power more enhanced, association power more enhanced. Then we try to make create ridiculous thinking in their mind, something which is differently we see, we experience, we retain it for longer time. Yeah. So for I will give you such small example about the movie. When we go to movie, we watch the movie. Have you ever asked your kid to read the script of it? No. But when actually we sit in the theater, we see the movie, what we experience, our right brain, the creative things are coming up in front of us. Our right brain absorb those things, and the logic while creating that movie is there. Some logic is there. So it gets synchronized, and that both brains are at time of watching the movie is getting synchronized, and we get the interest. And because we get the interest, and because of that we we could able to tell each and everything about that movie. We don't have to repeat that movie 10 times, because when the brains are getting synchronized in a proper way, interest started against toward that, whether it is a movie, whether it is a sport, whether it is a academic subjects. So everything is like recollection and how you are recollecting it. So this is how the recollection and is happening when everyone is learning something and when they want to recollect or remember anything.
So since you have cleared the recollection part, ma'am, by giving a deep through explanation, I would now like you to answer my fourth question. That is like, how exactly does this brain science function?
So as I said earlier, it's a synchronization of right and left brain. So different techniques, what we do through our workshops with the students, with the teachers, with the schools, where we try to use the principles of brain science. So I can tell you the some of the principle is like for the remembering these principles also we have used the brain science techniques. So Mr. EIS, IAS science. This is the we can mnemonics we can tell. So Mr. IAS science is like M is denoting or indicates mnemonic science. So far earlier we used to count the number of days of the month, like 30, 31, 30, 31, 30.
Yeah, yeah.
This is called knuckle. Using knuckle, we use these techniques in a smaller or on a very lesser note, we can say. So M is mnemonic science, which will give you artificial memory aid to your brain. So
Okay.
as I said earlier, we dot the joints using your previous experiences, your imagination, your the images whatever are faded in your memory, and we use those dots to recollect the concepts. So this is called mnemonic science. R is ridiculous thinking. Something ridiculous, something different when you get. For example, if you go to workshop and if you see a person, there are hundred of people around you, but you remember the person whose name is Chappad Ganju. So you will remember because his name is different. So you will always remember what he has done in the workshop, even though he has not done exclusively anything different.
Okay.
But still because of his name, some ridiculous thinking. Okay? So if I want to say you one example, if you want to imagine your sleepers are locked. So this is differently. You can imagine, you will imagine that the sleepers are locked with the lock and key. So this is how it works. So different, anything ridiculous will register in your mind. So Mr. M is mnemonic science, R is ridiculous thinking. A is imagination, how you imagine. So if I tell you ki elephant and car, so how you will imagine if you want to remember or recollect, or you want to imagine elephant and car. So what will be your take on that? Tell me. So how you will represent that?
Okay.
Maybe what I will see. कि elephant is sitting inside the car and car is going.
Yeah.
I can see that कि elephant car is on the head of the
Elephant.
elephant, correct?
Yeah.
So this is how differently people thinks about the imagination, association, how you associate it. Yeah. So how two things you associate, two words you are associating, two concept you are associating. Then sleep. So what are the sleep techniques? How the sleep benefits? ठीक है? Then concentration. Yeah, innovation. So these are the principles. Through these principles, the brain science techniques process.
So, ma'am, could you help us by giving an example on how to recollect a concept using the brain science technique?
Yeah, I would like to love to give the live example of that. One of our technique is like PIS method, personalized image system. So what we do in that, we create some images in your mind, and while giving these examples, what we do, always you will experience in the further when you will take these brain science as your platform to learn. You will experience that our techniques are explained in a simpler way where everyone is knowing about the GK. General topics are used to understand how exactly these techniques are working. Through that context, as per that context, what I feel is कि I'm going to give you one example of PIS method, which is
Okay.
personalized image system, where you need to understand कि if you want to recollect who are the inventors and who are the what are the inventions they have done
Okay.
in the past. So if I'm giving you such kind of a list where you need to remember all these things. So who is the inventor of telephone? Who is the inventor of plane? Who is the inventor of typewriter? Who is the inventor of lift? Who is the inventor of septipine? So this is the list you need to think
Okay.
or you want to remember. So what do you think if I am giving you this list, okay, you need to, I am giving you a list and I am telling you the names and their inventions.
Yeah.
Who what is their invention and who is the inventor of that. So I'm just speaking out loudly the list and you just try to remember it.
Okay.
ठीक है? So telephone is invented by Graham Bell, typewriter Christopher Scholl, telescope Galileo, radio Marconi, then plane Wright brothers, and then lift by Elisha Graves Otis.
Okay.
ठीक है? So mobile phone Martin Cooper. So just recall it.
So when I'm recalling, the first two are quite easy, but from the third one onwards, it's a bit difficult to
Right?
tell you.
So what if you want to remember it? How you will do it? The next, my question is for you. So
Okay.
what will be your method of remembering?
By memorizing only, but which would be taking a lot of time.
Yeah. So in a traditional way, what we do in a such a way that we will revise it. We will do the rote learning. So which is our obviously a traditional learning system.
Yeah, exactly.
So we will be only focusing on text.
Hmm.
We will not be doing any kind of visualization. Are you doing any visualization right now?
No, no.
Are you able to do it?
No, I'm not able to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But if I am telling you, if I am explaining, now I am explaining you.
Okay.
So the first was the telephone.
Hmm.
So just think about telephone. So which telephone? The older ones. We
Okay.
used to call them from
Yeah,
the
this
dialers one.
dialer one. Yeah.
Yes. So his invention is like the inventor is Graham Bell.
Graham Bell. Yeah.
So in a simpler, not necessary we are doing conversation in English, so I need to explain it in English. I'll use Hindi. So ग्राहम बेल ने उसका इन्वेंशन किया है, ठीक है?
Okay.
तो अभी ग्राहम बेल जो है उसका रिजम्बलेंस क्या है? गरम. ग्राहम का हमने किया रिजम्बलेंस गरम और बेल नॉर्मल बेल. सो अगर मैंने अभी आपको बोला कि जब फ़ोन है जो पुराना वाला फ़ोन है वो जब गर्म हो रहा है तब उसका बेल द बेल इज़ गेटिंग रिंग्ड. सो बेल जो है
Bell is ringing.
सो इमेजिन नाउ देयर इज़ अ इमेज इन योर माइंड. कि phone is ringing loudly and it is getting hot, garam. And now when it is getting hot, it is start ringing, which we call bell हिंदी में. तो अभी अगर आपको पूछा जाए कि टेलीफोन का इन्वेंटर कौन है, ग्राहम बेल, तो हमने वो रिजम्बलेंस मेथड यूज़ किया उसमें. ठीक है. देन सेकेंड वन इज टाइपराइटर. सो यू जस्ट इमेजिन देयर इज अ टाइपराइटर पुराना वाला एंड समवन नेम इज कॉल्ड क्रिस्टोफर. ही इज just getting his shawl.
Okay.
So just imagine he's standing near the typewriter. So there is an image in your mind now.
Yes.
Typewriter.
There
Christopher named person is there holding his shawl. So Christopher Shaw is the inventor of telephone. Then telescope. You just think कि एक लियो है, लियो यानी सीओ, जो लायन हम बोल रहे हैं, लियो है. वो लियो गली से गुजर रहा है. इट्स पासिंग फ्रॉम गलीज.
Okay.
And he is holding some telescope to search his friend. We know that telescope is used for the do the studies in the stars and sky and everything. But we are doing some ridiculous thinking. We are not thinking in a block. We are thinking out of the box, which is ridiculous.
Okay.
So where we can immediately remember कि telescope is invented by Galileo. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then we can see Wright brothers who invented the planes. So think about the plane is there, two brothers are there, and they are writing their names on their plane. So Wright brothers, they invented aeroplane. So if I will ask you immediately after this, कि who is the inventor of telescope? Will you be able to recognize? Imagine.
Yeah.
What do you recollect? No.
Now, just because of the examples been provided, and now it is a bit easier for me to, remember the names.
So what do you remember right now?
Leo
Leo.
running around the streets, that is
Yes,
गलियों
गलीज.
में लियो घूम रहा है और अपने दोस्तों को ढूंढ रहा है
किसके?
using a telescope.
Telescope.
So
So this image has created.
yeah.
So this is the way where we do the visualization. This is the example I am giving you lively. So there are some more techniques are there where we use the general knowledge topics. Some of the techniques are being used and taught through our common science or English or subject-wise topics are also explained through these techniques.
Okay.
So this is how it works. So we create visual memory into the student's mind according to their visual or so see this is the one example we have created. So there are the other students who can create or who will interpret Graham Bell in a different way. There are different types of even PIS. This method teaches you a different way. This is the one resemblance I am telling you. Yeah, how you can resemble the words and by resembling the words you can create your image. So Graham, garam, bell, bell.
Then, yeah.
Yeah. So this is how it works.
Okay. So it was really good to know about this answer, ma'am, and visualizing the things into a fun way. But this we can consider for smaller classes. So how about the students who are studying into higher classes? How exactly can they utilize the same technique into the higher grades where the topics are also a bit vast? How exactly can the higher grade student utilize this?
Yeah. So for the class 6 onwards, as you rightly said, the example which I have given you just now is like for the, it is okay to understand and grasp, okay, it is looking good, nice, and you are happy with that. But 6 years onwards, class 6 onwards, as you rightly said, there is a vast topic. So for that we have some advanced techniques. So I will give you the live example of that technique as well, which is called platform method. So one basic method is there. Platform method, what it does is like ki, in your home, while sitting in your home, you have so many things around you. There are some kind of structure is there in our home, like by utilizing those structure, those objects, those things around our house. So whether it is a decorative piece, whether it is a dining table, whether it's a TV, anything. So you can make those objects as a mental hooks.
Okay.
Yeah, and by using these mental hooks, um, you can actually um, use to recollect the concept pointers. If there are certain pointers and you want to memorize, retention and recollection process needs to be done. So what you will exactly do? Now imagine what I am saying. Every house has a first entry point is a door, main door.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
just feel like you are coming from the door.
Okay.
Yeah, and then very next to door, next wall, you can see that there is like one window which is covered up with curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is a TV. Besides that, there is a TV, and TV, and you are just watching National Geography channel where they are showing USA and their World Trade Center and long tall buildings over there. Just think about these things and try to imagine.
Okay.
Yeah. Then next, you just imagine that there is a table where the fish tank is there and it's full of the big fish tank and water is inside and fishes are like going here and there. Then next, go to your dining table, towards the dining table, and see that there are so many people, two to three people are sitting on the dining table, and they are industrialists, and they are talking about industries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and on that above the dining table wall, you can see there is a Alps mountain, one nicely snowy covered mountain ranges photo or frame is there, photo frame is there, and then you can see there is a fan over the dining table and where someone has kept the water bottles,
Okay.
and the ceiling, always we know that most of the time the ceiling color is white. So this is now you are imagine all these things. So now you think कि what I am telling you as a subject. So we are taking one example, like environmental factors affecting factors. This is the one commonly geographical concept where you need to understand there are like forest area, types of soil, buildings, distance from sea, direction of air, then industries, then mountains, water bodies and cloud. These are the factors that is affecting environment. So how to recollect these through these mental hooks? So very first I have told you that come from the main door. So think about when you open the door, you see the forest area. Now you can able to see, you can able to imagine the what is the next there. What is the next
Then
object I have told?
types of soil.
No. What is the next in the room I have told you after door? It's a window
Yeah, it's a window.
covered with curtains. When
Curtain.
you open the curtains, you can see someone has kept the different types of soil.
Yeah.
So types of soil is there. The next, what you have seen, what you have imagined, I have asked you to imagine is TV.
TV.
And something is like they are showing World Trade Center.
Yes.
So big buildings they are showing. So building is like the next pointer. Then besides that, you can see कि I have told you there is a fish tank full of water. So you can, with that fish tank, you can remember the distance from the sea.
Okay.
Imagine this is the sea. It is a distance and you are sitting ahead, sitting far away from that. And you can see how far the fish tank is. So this is a distance from the sea. Then next, I told you like some of the people are sitting, yeah, in the on the dining table and they are discussing and they are those are the like industrialists. So what they are discussing about their industries.
Yeah.
So on the above of the our dining table, there is a photo frame.
Yes.
So what photo frame indicates?
The Alp mountains.
Mountains. So mountains is the one of the option from that. Then I told you about the fan, and someone has kept the water bottles,
bottles.
where we can we can indicate that water bottles are water bodies,
Yeah.
and white ceiling is like considered as a cloud.
Okay.
So if I told you, if I ask you what are the factors affecting environment, tell me the pointers. Now you tell me what are the pointers. By imagining, you are just revising it in your mind, and you just tell me the final answer. Then,
Okay.
so what is the first point?
So first point is when I'm entering inside the door, I'm able to see the forest,
Yes.
and then when I open the window curtains, I'm able to resemble it towards the types of soils.
Hmm.
Then I would be able to imagine the TV, wherein I am able to see the tall buildings, as you mentioned. And then I come across the dining table where I can find 3 to 4 people are sitting and having a discussion, and they are discussing about the industries. And then if I go towards the fish bowl, I can resemble it towards the distance between the sea and the city, you can say. And then I go to the picture which resembles towards the mountain ranges, and the ceiling which will resemble me or take me towards the water bodies. So
So this is how it now. If you want to make it in a pointer form, you by imagine these visuals, you can
yes,
directly write down your
write
answer:
down the
forest
answer.
area,
Yeah.
then types of soil, then buildings, then distance from the sea, then industries, then mountains, then water bodies and clouds. These are the factors affecting the environment. So it's easy.
Yeah.
So without any hassle, without any rote learning, multiple times of revising, you are just revising in minutes, and you are recollecting in fraction of seconds.
Yes.
So this is how it works.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for presenting a truly insightful example. Now, let us have a deep discussion on how do the students get exposure to this boon. Uh, that is, like how exactly each and every student can utilize this brain science techniques.
So first steps towards the utilization of this brain science techniques is everyone, every student, every teacher, every parent, or every educational institution who is providing education to the students, or who are self-learning parents, or they are teaching their own kids, they must have to take the opportunity to explore the brain science IMT test. Even though it is India's memory test, test is a word which is not exactly like a test. It is just something which we need to give up as a word or a meaning to it. We have kept it as a test. So nothing like it is. It's a test. It is exposure for the students who can understand what is the brain science, how it works, for each class group. For example, third to fifth, sixth to eighth, 9 to 12. There are a different kind of techniques we teach through this platform. This is the first step towards the brain science techniques to use in their academics, where they will get to know what is brain science, how it is useful, what are the techniques. We have kept some basic techniques over there. And over the period of 7 days, we can say they need to see one day, there are 7 to 8 videos for that. They have to see it once and it will get disabled. And because it is a memory, so we will not be asking them or giving them chance to repeat again and again to see that. So through that, they will be appearing, and they need to take first step as to appear for the IMT test.
So, as we have turned our focus towards this important segment, that is nothing but IMT. So, could you please let us know more about this IMT, like how exactly each and every parent can make use of this? Any link or any registration a parent should undergo for this IMT?
Yeah, definitely. For registering IMT, Brain Voyages is the only company who is in Maharashtra who is providing such kind of platform, and they are appealing all the students, teachers, parents, principals, directors of the schools to register for it. So we are giving you the in the description box. We will be giving you the link for the registration, and once you are registered for this, you will be getting a window period of 7 days, where if each day, as I earlier explained, you need to see the video. It's not just to finishing the video. It is all about how you interestingly see that videos and grasp the concept of this. Use the utilization, use those techniques into your academics. And once you register, once you gone through with all the studio, all the videos, what you need to do is there is a second segment is double your memory, where you are seeing your videos. Third is test your memory, where the mock test is available for the students, where they can give the mock test before the final test. And on the day of activation, where the parent have individually enrolled, they can select the date. If the test is being conducted by the schools, they can give the dates to the parents, and on the same date, the link of the exam will be get activated. And through that exam, they can give it that exam on the day. And on the very 7 to 10 days, they will be getting the participation certificates. For that, I will appeal the teachers, students, parents. We have been conducting workshops online basis for these exams and for this brain science. Also, we conduct the workshops in schools for the betterment of students to get to know about the brain science. So first, attend the workshop, register for IMT, double your memory by viewing the videos, test your memory by giving the mock test, and appear for the final test. This is how we do it. And the link for the workshop is being given in the description box, and you can access that link and you can register.
So, ma'am, uh, it would be great if you would let us know like how exactly these techniques are being utilized into the different states present at India, and how exactly can we assess this particular test, and how can people contact you?
Yeah. So I would like to share that these techniques already are in used by the different state, like northern side of India. Already they are into this. Rajasthan boards and NCRT, we have installed the brain science lab over there, and we have got a proper authentication and approvals from the different state boards. And some of the schools in North India already have been practice these techniques since a year or two, since we are into this field from 15 years. But so new schools, they have started using it quite long period. And we have got the proper approvals from the different board, and it is like really it is authenticated by CBSE as well. For the utilization of students, we have trained around 10,000 teachers in the north side based on these techniques, where currently they are using the techniques in their schools along with students. And for connecting with us, what I will suggest you, we have our contact number is like 8999011 where you can talk to our counselors, get the information, how to register it, how to do it. It's an online exam, I can tell you. It's an online exam, anytime, anywhere, with the tab, mobile, your laptop. You can give this exam as per your convenience, as per your preferred timings, whether you have chosen as a parent individual timings, or if the school is connecting with us, and if the school is deciding the timing and date, that time and date will be activated for those group of students of the schools. And we have the links below in the description, where you can easily register and you can appear this IMT test. So this IMT test is all about, it's like benefits, as we can say. It's a stress free education. It will give you a ample of time for the extracurricular activities. Again, it will, if you are using it on a regular basis, these techniques, it will helpful for you to appearing for the next future exams. Like all the exams are competitive based exams. Again, your marks will definitely going to increase. These are the benefits you are going to get from this. Again, uh, I will appeal all the teachers, students, parents, schools, our mega exam. IMT is being getting conducted in the month of December. Soon we are going to give the dates for that. Please do enroll, get the exposure of it, get the get your child to chance to do the stress free learning. So this is how we do, and we are here to help you out at any point in it, anytime. So this is how we do. Brain Voyages is always there for you to conduct these exams.
Okay. That was truly very knowledgeable, ma'am. Thank you very much for your valuable time and for providing a truly insightful knowledge about this stress-free education technique, which is called as brain science. And I'm sure, like many of the parents, students are going to enroll for this so that they can utilize this technique. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
ma'am.